I'm guessing you saw that in one of my previous videos, but even if you didn't, no problem. I thought to share a few things about it, but before I do that, I think it would be wise to give you the privilege of seeing the full video, so here you go. Now that you've seen the full video, first and foremost, let's establish the reason for which the man did that thing he did. Did you see the reason in the video? You didn't. All right, just take a look again. So apparently the lady left their son in the hospital struggling for his life, and then she wasn't picking up his call. So can we both agree that the man had a valid reason to do what he did? But then again, come to think about it, can there ever be a valid reason to do something foolish? Think about it, a man caught in the act of adultery, and then he says, it's because of my wife. She wasn't just attending to me. She wasn't even... No matter what you say, it doesn't make any sense. There can never be a valid reason to do something foolish. Or someone kills someone, and then he said, it's because he insulted me, or because... There can never be a valid reason to do something foolish. And when I say something foolish, I have a peculiar definition for foolishness. It may not be common, but this is my own definition. Foolishness is any display in words or action that will result in future regret. I'll say it again. Foolishness is any display in words or action that will result in future regret. Even myself, there are things I do that I have to later on think, I'm like, you shouldn't have done that. I have to bring myself to admit that this was foolish, even for a person named Wisdom like myself. So this thing this man did, if he is to see these videos online now and to see the display of his lack of restraint everywhere, don't you think he will be in regret? Imagine what this would do to his reputation, to the reputation of those around him, of his family. If I was his family member, I would be in shame. I would be really... This, so in hindsight, foolishness is perceived best in hindsight. When you look back and say, she should have done that. Shouldn't have done that. But even in this case, even what is more foolish to me is the simple fact that he left the child who was struggling for his life in the hospital and came to have a fight with his wife. Now, what if peradventure he had lost his wife in the previous years, and now the son is sick in this way? Won't he take care of or take responsibility for the well-being of that child? So what I see here is simply an angry man, a man who has lived with unchecked levels of anger for the longest time, and now it shows itself in disgrace, a public one at that, actually. Because the truth is, if I hold a gun to you, and I know, the gun doesn't have any bullets, no matter how much I pull the trigger, nothing will come out. So if the man wasn't this man I described, a man who has lived with unchecked levels of anger for the longest time, no matter the trigger, even if the wife was to do something worse, this thing will not result. This is resulting because this anger has gone on. See, guys, simple moral lesson of the story. If you have anger issues, deal with it. because you will regret many of your words, many of your actions. The Bible is quite clear about it, that anger rests in the bosom of fools. If you're someone given to anger, you are a man of, let me just make it not too bad, but anyhow, you get the gist. And it's not just for men. The Bible is also clear about women who are angry. It says it is better to be in the wilderness than to be in the house of a contentious woman. So it's more like advising you, don't put a contentious woman in your house. Don't marry her. The same with a contentious man, an angry man. The Bible's recommendation is that the man should be left alone. If you have anger, the Bible is saying you are someone that shouldn't be related with. Deal with the person from a distance, because you will regret most of the things that will come out from that relationship. So I think it's about time that you really pay attention to your emotions and how you are handling it. Because the truth is, of course, the Bible says in Proverbs that he that rules his spirit is greater than the one who takes a city. So no matter your outward success, if your inward victory is not assured, it doesn't mean that much. So with these few points of mine, I hope I've been able to, I don't know what I've been able to do, but I think I shall did something. My name is Wisdom Jagbo, and this is reaching you all the way from the land of Jedo.